What's going on, everybody? It's Sugar and Spice Topics. Today I want to talk about an Instagram model who is a very, very, very beautiful replica of a woman. This woman is actually not born a woman. This is a transgender by the name of Aaliyah Jasmine. It's been in the news, and I thought that this was an interesting topic of discussion, and I think it affects everybody. So I'm going to read basically the summary of what's going on, not the entire, but I'm going to read what's going on so y'all know what's going on. One of the most popular Instagram models has just been outed as an alleged transgender, Media Takeout News has learned. The gorgeous model Aaliyah Jasmine had more than 500,000 followers before she abruptly shut down her Instagram account yesterday. And her followers were filled with some of the most famous men in the world. Kevin Durant followed the beauty along with rappers like Future, Meek Mill, and Rick Ross. Yesterday, a person on Reddit claimed that Aaliyah was trans and posted pics allegedly showing her from her days as Daniel. Here is some mentions about Daniel. She deleted her IG because everyone on Reddit found out she's trans. Her sister is Sabrina McAnee, who was kind of Insta famous back then, will post pictures of her and Daniel all the time during the transition. Wow, that is crazy. I never knew that. A boy. So those are a few people that's finding out, and that's shocked. Obviously, they didn't know. They wasn't informed. I like to paint a picture because, you know, I'm an artist or whatnot. Just kidding. Let's talk about scenario one, the honest subject. The person tells you up front, rather publicly or just behind closed doors when they meet you. They make mention on their YouTube channels, if they have one, or their Instagram, of their transition. They allow people the opportunity to know who they are. That's scenario one. Scenario one is the honest person, the honest subject. Then we're going to go to scenario two. Okay, anyway. Scenario two is the deceiver, the person that comes out and just looks as beautiful or as handsome, really looks like a guy or a girl, and they are not a guy or a girl. They are born the opposite. This is the person that does not expose who they are. They don't tell who they are to the people they're dating, to the people that's liking them, or they just portray to be a male or female when that's not who they really truly are, who they was born as. This is raising many eyebrows and is starting a conversation. It's an ongoing societal debate taking place concerning whether a trans person has an obligation to tell men of their complicated sexuality. And some in the trans community believe that transgenders have no obligation to disclose to men that they're trans, even men they date. How do y'all feel about that? So this is Aaliyah Jasmine, also known as Daniel, born as Daniel. She's very beautiful. She does look like a woman. She's very feminine looking. And in her other Instagram photos, her body is like a model body. This woman is basically out here with over 500,000 subscribers. Is she a deceiver or is she innocent? I don't know. If she disclosed her transition on her own, then I don't think that she's a deceiver. But if she failed to do that and then all of a sudden you're a woman, you're a deceiver, allegedly. Question I have for y'all: why aren't there penalties for deceiving a heterosexual man legally? Why do y'all think they don't penalize these people? It's not fair for a straight man to be led to believe that he is liking or attracted to a person, a woman, come to find out it's a man. That's not fair, and that's robbery, and it should be illegal. Next question: what can a heterosexual man do to heal after he finds out he's been seduced and trapped by a transgender? Because they need it. I remember the Young Buck story. Glamour Barbie, she was not deceiving anything. She told him he knew she was born a man. She looked like a woman, for real. Body like a woman. But she was honest and open and upfront about her sexuality. Why does a transgender feel the need to deceive and seduce a straight man in order to gain? Why do y'all think that? Why do they feel the need? Why can't you be upfront? The problem is a straight person sees a transgender as what they was born to be, not who they are getting surgery and putting makeup on to be. So be honest. Be truthful. Is violence justifiable after being seduced and deceived, then to find out that as a straight man, you entertain the advances of a transgender, especially publicly? Is that justifiable? When you find out your boys, all of them, you telling everybody that you dating this beautiful hottie from Instagram, that you got the lockdown, and then come to find out you're embarrassed. You're not dating that Meek Mill. I mean, I don't know if these men look. I didn't think they was bisexual, but if they, as straight men, that's an insult. That's an embarrassing, and that's another Young Buck situation, sorta. Because again, in the situation in Young Buck, the transgender already told him who she was. What can a heterosexual man do to heal and recover after finding out that he was seduced, was intimate with a transgender, innocently unaware, without breaking the law? What do y'all think? What are some alternatives? What are some ways that they can get recover from the embarrassment and feeling like they less than a man? Because again, we're talking about straight men fooled, deceived by transgender. We're not talking about the ones that are aware. What can they do to heal? I love for y'all to let people know, because there are people that need this. Deception of any kind, that is not tolerated. It's not right. How can another person be responsible for something that they don't know? You know what I'm saying? You're innocent until you know, until proven guilty. So if you don't know that this is a transgender you're dealing with, and you already, receive favors from them, or even just entertain the idea of dating and dealing and all that pillow talk and seduction, but you later find out this is not who you thought they were. This is a whole nother gender. How hurting and embarrassing could that be? And I also want Aaliyah to just learn from it and not hurt herself or nothing like that, because I don't want her to be a statistic and try to, harm herself. I really don't. But this is her. Look how beautiful this transgender is. She put a lot of work and money into becoming a woman, but did you disclose to men? Are you trapping straight men? Like, what was your purpose for that? And is that fair to try to go after straight guys that like women? They like women. Aaliyah Jasmine, who was reportedly born a boy and named Daniel, had more than 500,000 followers and was followed by celebrities like Meek Mill, Rick Ross, Future, Kevin Durant, which is not mentioned here, before she abruptly deleted her account. I wanted to know what y'all thought about it. That's why I posed those questions, because there are transgenders that will be watching this video, and I don't want to insult them. I don't want that message. I want to send a message that this is what happens when you deceive somebody, when you make them think you was born a woman. A straight man don't want that. And you might say, well, I date straight men all the time that talk to straight. Yeah, because they think you're a woman. Men are attracted by the woman's beauty. And if you are trying to be a beautiful woman, that's what the man's nature is. You know that. Come on, you know that. But this is not about that. This is about deceiving men, trying to bag men when they don't want another guy that was born a guy. Just be honest, be truthful, be upfront, and don't deceive. Being honest can kill a lot of embarrassment and hurt and just... See, when you make one decision to lie to somebody, you change the path of their life. When they find out they've been lied to, that changes everything. That's all I got for y'all today. Peace.